Just let that smooth flow throughout your body. Let the beat of your heart slow down just a little bit now, and everybody chill out. Yeah. Everybody chill out. Oh yeah. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Ginger Prime. I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy for you guys today as we talk about anything we want to talk about, and we chill out. Just chill out, baby. Chill out. Oh yeah. I hope you're having a good day. I honestly do. This is the way to go out on a Tuesday at night. Everybody go, is he making it up or did he write this down before going live? I don't know. You never know with the ginger. You never know. But to prove it to you, what's going on, Horvel and Ramon? How you doing today?
Oh yeah, what's up guys? How y'all doing tonight? Thanks so much for coming and joining me. If you guys are new around here, sound off, let me know. Also be sure to like that smash button if you get the opportunity. Helps these streams out. Today's been a day in and of itself. We're gonna be kind of hanging out, chilling out. I got Red Mage pretty much 88.5, and so we're gonna see if we can take Red Mage all the way to 90. We'll see if we can't get that knocked out in the hour. If you guys want to run some stuff and play, I'm on Sargatanas, and yes, I know that the
Data World visit is coming at the end of July. I can't lie, July. Maybe August, but July.
Woo! Hey, what's going on? Oh, thanks. First time here on the stream. That's awesome, man. Just coding away from work another 3 hours to go. Woo! I should be coding right now. That's the real story. I should stop the stream and like I've been diving into all kinds of new frameworks, and so like, you know, I'm just learning everything I can learn right now. Work's been I've had wrapped up some contracts. I'm waiting for some to finish to get signed so I can get busy again. If I don't get busy again, I guess I'll here in a couple months. You might see a lot of content from me over the course of the next couple weeks.
Chris has the right attitude. Everybody just chill the F out, yeah. Chill the out, chill the out, baby. Just chill the out, chill the out. When you can, chill the out, baby. Just so, oh, you know, everybody get down, get yourself a grind cooler, and chill the out, and chill the out, and chill the out, and chill the out, yeah.
So right now I'm working on learning React. Yeah, so I'm doing Node.js. Yeah, so I'm learning the React framework and having a good time with it. I'm in queue. Okay, I thought my queue would pop by now. You're doing some quick work too. I'm glad you're liking it. We're gonna have a good time. What's up, Cave Like Dragon? How you doing, buddy? Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you guys haven't been paying attention, after this stream, we're going to actually raid a premiere of mine that I filmed. You can probably tell I'm very obviously frustrated by it. Yeah, I thought it would be a perfect thing, Venus. Welcome to the stream, Venus. What's going on, creature? Yeah, so I've been learning React. I'm using Redux. I'm trying to just obviously improve like more frameworks. I like got .NET down, Entity Front down. Like, you know, anybody ever comes in and like, I'm an expert, I know everything. It's like, oh, buddy, you're not a programmer. Any programmer tells me they know anything, everything. I'm like, ugh. Hey, what's up, Sheeran? How you doing? Hey, powerful. This got it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. All night, everybody chill the out, baby. Chill out, baby. About a year. Going on and on and on. Don't you know? Gonna take Red Mage all the way. Chill the out and chill the out and chill the going on and on and on and on and on, you know and on, you know, you know. Can he keep it going? Yes, he can keep it going. Chilling out and now you know.
Welcome to the ASMR. I don't even really know what ASMR is. What's going on for Texas? Melkia. Yeah, I got that freaking lofi going on in the freaking flow. That's right. You really gotta unlock the front lines. The ridiculous experience is just unfreaking believable, man. Let's go. JK just wrapped up some coding as well. I'm having a good time with it. I've been working through state management. I should hopefully understand authentication here hopefully soon, and then essentially my ultimate goal, we'll see if it ends up panning out for me, is I'm trying to write my own apps. I'm an independent software guy, so I'm trying to build some apps that I think could really kind of like there's a couple industries I work in, and it's like, yeah, they haven't really done anything since COBOL, and so I'm gonna see if I can't do a couple things, maybe make something worthwhile, and who knows, maybe sell it for money. I don't know. Provide for the family, like a boss. Oh, Frontlines is uncontrolled chaos for frick sure, man. Let me just sing an ode to Frontlines. This is a night where I just sing to you guys over and over again until you gotta get tired and leave. Oh, Frontlines.
How I missed you, baby. Where you been all my life? I don't mind that you've aged not so well. Just keep in mind that we're going through a little something right now. Yeah. Murdering other players, trying to live the life. Trying to survive. As a red mage, don't know what I'm doing. Could someone please tell me how to play? Oh, on a second thought, I'm actually a good red mage, baby. Oh, who knew?
Haha. Ginger Serenade's new ASMR channel, baby. Subscribe today. Brian's on a quest to be the guy who has 100 channels, all partnered. Oh man, I want say good luck, Brian. I want to build a robot hands, for example. That's amazing. That decoy, that's incredible. Are you actually studying for that? Robotics is one of the things that I legitimately wish I was more invested in. Yeah, I deal a lot with crazy interfaces all the time. This feels good. This feels nice and relaxing. Yeah, so I see if I can push red to 90 or at least close. I don't want to stay up too late, so it is already late in the day. I like the beat on this one too. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool, Decoy. Hell to the frick yeah, buddy.
Everybody give it up for Decoy building his robot hands so that everybody can grab a hold of something and hold on tight to the ones they love. To the ones they love with the crazy awesome robotic hands divided by Decoy, and you never know what's gonna happen.
Oh man. If you guys like anything from the stream, please clip it and then send it to me on Discord or on Twitter. That would make my day. Oh, they got me. Oh, my hubris. My hubris. I'm down.
Grab some robot cheeks while you're at it, but be sure to ask for permission first.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll in paradise. Oh, records management. Oh my gosh, I'm so not jealous of you. Like, do you have a scanning solution to take all the paper documents and turn them into like actual readable PDFs with the freaking whatever the term is? Forget for some reason because it's late at night. Oh, bummer. Eureka's zones are so much better than Moja. The zones in Eureka are phenomenal, but the systems in Moja I think are far better. I would freaking love if we got to see more of that, those kind of systems right in the open world itself. Ah, it's getting away. I love it. Eureka Jaw. Yes. Yes. I love it. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, Power OFK literally highlights it. Civilized combat against our allies. We can't kill each other, but we can wound each other just a little bit. A little bit of wounding. Yeah, get out of here, warrior. Oh, too soon, too soon. Come on, hit him. Somebody, hit somebody. Why can't I target? There we go. I was like, I think, yeah, I'm not on the right setup for my targeting. That's my bad. Yeah, just be here for the chill, guys. Like, it's been a pretty crazy day for the Final Fantasy XIV community. How long do I think Garo will last? Great question. Oh, bummer. Come on. I think Garo has actually got a good chance of sticking around for at least a couple of months. I hope for longer in terms of the grand scheme of things with Garo, namely because last time it was around for a long time. Let me know how the volume balance is, guys, if I need to like lower, the music, volume wise. Yeah, last time Garo was around for a long time, and they also gave us a lot of heads up when it was going away, quote unquote. So, like, I would still like focus in on it in terms of like, if you want it done, don't like, because if you wait, like, you're gonna end up being like, oh no, like I can't do it. I want to do this thing, Oh, that's picked up the pace. Doing a little retreating, a little strategic retreating. Oh man, dude, I love my Elzen. I also miss my Ronso. I went Ronso just for Stormblood, and then they didn't add more hats, honestly. And I was like, all right. And I was like, I finished Endwalker how I started Final Fantasy. I'll finish this how I started Final Fantasy. Yeah. That's a very bad Italian in my mind, but I am Italian, so it is what it is. And so I went back with Elzen, and I'm very happy I did. I might, when I do like a full second playthrough, I might do it as a Ronso though, just how I have an Elzen and a Ronso. Sim for my Elzen boy all day long, my Elzy boy. Yeah, sit down. I deleted your white mage. Oh! Noctis, 6 months at the $1 member club, man. I appreciate that support from Julie and me. Thank you so much. It really means the world to us. Especially this last week, as I've been basically technically a full-time content creator as I wait for a new contract to get signed. It was supposed to be signed, but the world's in chaos. So I was like, I guess I'm going to make videos. So we appreciate y'all's support. Hope you enjoy your Badger emotes and your special role in Discord. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, you got to represent those. We got to represent.
Shout out to all my Elzen boys and girls out there. I hope you know that you're loved and you're special. And you should never feel that you're anything less than perfect. Follow your dreams and whatever things you read on Hallmark Christmas cards.
Oh yeah, man. Pagos was so bad. I went to play 11. I didn't even get to Pagos. Eureka invited me to go back and play 11, and so I did. In fact, I was actually thinking about playing 11 tonight, but I can't get on my Shadow, and I was like, all right, maybe it's time that Shadow is finally saying goodbye, Brian. It's like, all right. Oh, I wish it ran on GeForce Now or something of that nature. One of these days. But I think I need to probably reformat my hard drive or something like that, because I can't get 11 to actually launch on my machine. It keeps crashing. Maybe that's something that I did. Got a warrior and a dark knight. Are they gonna run away? Yeah, run away, children. Ah, the Dark Knight. Something Dark Knight. Sit down, Dark Knight. They got me. They got me. Oh, man. Thanks, Mac. I'm so glad that I've been able to help. Yes, 100 hours in Elden Ring. Let's give a shout out for
Mystera. Dude, Elden Ring is so amazing. I'm blown away by it, absolutely. And this is how I'm going to talk to you. While I talk about my love of Elden Ring, of the two fingers, and getting my ass handed to me all the time because it's perfect.
Oh man. Oh man. No, it's such a great game. I'm gonna plan on doing some more Elden Ring streams, and I wanna beat that game, and I know it's gonna take me a while. And yeah, well, hell, you know, being that I'm currently trying to figure out what I want to do if this contract doesn't get signed, I'm like, all right, guess it's time to go either look for work or put out a I need help video. It's like, no, you like videos, do you? Good news. 3 a day across all of my channels. Yes! Victory! Victory! Yeah, thanks, Mac. I'm glad I've been able to help, man. I love how hard Elden Ring though is. Like I love that challenge that it kind of presents. I'm gonna head out of the PvP area. And and High Note, I like what I saw from High Notice. I had to like live vicariously through others. I was like, wow, what a map, what a zone. Some of their best zones, in my opinion. All right, if anybody wants to join in, I'd love to do a leveling roulette. So, if you want to join in and join me, I'm on the Aether Data Center. If you're on Sargatanas, you can, Party Finder's up. You can actually, you never used this before. I'm going to turn that down a little bit because I can't even hear myself think. Party Finder, and then search name, search Bryn, B-R-I-N, and you see me just pop right up if I actually hit the search button. Leveling roulette, no password on it, just kind of hanging out and chilling. What's up? Hey, it's how you doing? Oh, thanks. I don't think y'all are gonna like my next video. Oh my gosh, today was an awful day. Like in terms of, this was a hard day. Like I watching the community fight itself and implode on itself today was just like, it was just disappointing. Let's see. Cool. It looks like the video was done. So what we'll do, we'll try something out as we'll raid the video once this is all said and done. So do I have any thoughts about what the next expansion might be? Even the name of it, I believe that there's still probably another year or so, but we can always speculate. Speculation's a lot of fun. I could probably, like, if I was going to name it anything, I'd call it like The World Beyond, you know, or something of that nature, like in that kind of general theme, you know, kind of still promoting adventure, etc. Now, personally speaking, like, I think it leans that we might be going near Cydia. But I think that there's definitely going to be that thread of inter-shard hopping dimensional awesomeness, you know? The Versus 13. Oh man, what a burn would that be? We finally got it, guys. It's part of 14. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you're going through hell, Mag, man. Anything I can do? Oh, it's just that the 14 community is just all like up in arms and fighting each other. Like they've attacked, like going on like attacks trying to like report, people in mass, like content creators and streamers, and just like generally like, and this goes both ways, where it's like some content creators are like rubbing their nose and thumb in the air, like, I bet you're not gonna ban me, but really like banning and punishing a content creator is a way of more or less promotion for them. And so like it's just this weird thing. And so today was like, when you go like, it's just, I think people would just message me like, oh my gosh dude, just stay off Twitter today. I was like, okay. Oh yeah. But yeah, I think as the story progresses through 6.1 to 6.5, like it'll be interesting to see what happens. What do you think what would you name the next expansion, Mac? Yeah, after this stream, like again, I'm not really intending to stay up too late. I mean, I know I went live at 10:30, and this stream might just be an hour tonight. While I just do a little bit of leveling and push Red Mage up a little bit higher, and then after that, like if I just pull up my character and my jobs, so this will finish off, or when I finish Red Mage, this will finish off the job, and so all my casters and my healers are done, and then I need to work on Warrior and Gunbreaker. Hey Ryan, what are you doing? How's it going tonight? You know what? Let me guys give you some good life advice.
Stay off Twitter. Don't go looking for drama. That's what my mama said to me at night as she tucked me in and read me bedtime stories about Elon Musk. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Stay off the Twitter. That's what my mama would tell me at night. Alright. Stay off the Twitter now. It's addictive, you don't want to get caught.
I'm doing really good. Last night I had probably my best set at the stand-up, the comedy show. I killed it last night. It was so much fun. It was such a wild night. I think we all had a really good time, and I got invited to come do some other clubs, which was really exciting to see. So I think overall, like, I'm doing good. I'm a little bit stressed, have a little bit of anxiety over what I should be doing. I don't know if anybody ever gets that way, like as an adult. A couple more minutes and I'll give you, we got one tank, so if anybody wants to come, we should have a pretty quick queue. So just trying to figure out what I want to do with like in terms of that. So I've been working on, I think it'd be really cool to build out some apps and see if I can, I guess disrupt a couple of markets. That's something I'm looking at. But right now, like, honestly, I've got a little bit of, programming work like what I normally do. And most of that is all hinging on a big project that's supposed to be coming. But I haven't, I don't know if that starts next week or it could be next month. And if it's next month, like, maybe I do some more live streams or something like that. I don't know. Thank God for savings. Because it's due to come out in like January 2024 by Yoshifu First Summer. I honestly think that's one of the reasons why they're going with the 4-month. Because then, 6.2 is August, then September, October, November, December. So then maybe we get, expansion, so 6.3 in December. And then January, February, March, April, and then 4, April, May, June, July, August, 6.5. Man. Yeah, maybe they do a little bit more, Oh man, if COVID hadn't hit, yeah, we'd probably be in 6.3 by now. Master Z Blaze! I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for joining the Tier 3 Bahamut Club. Oh my gosh, man. From Julie and me, thank you very, very much. We appreciate that level of support. Hopefully you enjoy your badge, your emotes, and your special role in Discord. Oh man. That feels really good. I would rather get the expansion in the summer too. Like honestly, if they were like, all right, we're just gonna, you know, queue it up. We're just gonna go and like and then they brought out 6.3 or whatever just so that it could 6.6. Like honestly, like 6.5 has always been like this 6 month, 7 month process. So it is this bigger gap. And I honestly be like, man, just call something 6.6 or something like that. But it might bring some connotation of that. What are you playing 14 tonight, Ryan, or are you just chilling? Oh man, and then I think we're gonna be getting some 16 news really soon. I mean, it's May. I don't know if they're gonna hold off until next month, until some kind of event, but I think that'd be really great. Ah, yeah. I don't know, like for me, winter ends up being a lot more family time, family focused, but but not everybody like has my, you know, my life. Yeah, I think 6.2 is August. So January, I think maybe would be fine for 6.3. That would be good. Oh yeah, well, like, and during the winter, it's like I don't really go out anyway. I'm too gingerly in the summer anyway. I gotta always be walking with some kind of umbrella. Hey, Fall, how you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. How you been? How you been? Oh man, I had the Dissidia games on like the Vita, and I just haven't. I don't have my Vita anymore. I don't have a PlayStation anymore. Somebody messaged me that they're gonna try to help me get a PlayStation 5. I was like, oh, thank you. Not that they were gonna pay for it, like I'd be paying for it, but. Well, if you're feeling burnt out, you definitely need to take a break, Ryan. Like, you definitely got to listen to that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I take the reason why, like, Red Mage and everything's not a cap is like I'm not sitting here trying to actively, like, I recognize when I'm like, I don't really feel like playing right now, and then when I do that, when I have that feeling, I don't play. I don't push it. I don't know why I'm tagging him as an enemy. Boom, boop. This is the first dungeon, Sastasha. I haven't been in Sastasha since 6. Since they added 6.1. So if it's changed a bit, I will find out. Oh no, I want. Oh, Fallout 76. How's that treating you, man? Well, the only thing that goes against Yoshi P's statement of that is if you own a house in Final Fantasy. You know, because he talks about taking a break, and it's like, honestly, that's kind of the model of the MMORPG now. MMO's really kind of seasonal. And you play them and you take a break, and you play them and you take a break. You know, somebody said to me today, like, they've, you know, quit Final Fantasy 11 forever, I think 10 times now. And it's like when you all of a sudden recognize, like, it's perfectly fine to step away and still be connected. Like, and that's actually one of the videos that I wanted to work on today. I just didn't get around to it. Maybe there's tomorrow, and we'll have tomorrow to talk about how, like, I believe Josh Dryface is wrong when he says social media replaced the MMO, and maybe I'm misquoting him, so you guys can let me know. Oh, you're playing Fallout 76 private custom server. Fascinating. That's the downside of Red Mage, man. Oh yeah, get that jolt off. Why not? Egg you clams. You guys see that, like, Courage JD tomorrow, or like, yeah, I guess, yeah, technically tomorrow here Central Time, is getting the beta rollout of the gifted memberships on YouTube. And while that's a good feature to have, I really hope that there's more coming. I hope it's not like that's just the rollout, because I think YouTube gaming needs a couple more tools. Yeah, most of my playtime is in New World right now. Like I'm absolutely consumed and in love with that game. Like it's awesome. In fact, actually, I guess technically I can announce it. They sent me the email. They sent out the email today. But the official list, I don't know who I'm playing with, or like, even if it ends up being that I'm not on the list, that, you know. But anyway, they asked me out, and so I'm going to be squaring off against the devs in PvP combat, which I'm excited about. I'm really excited about. So it's going to be, I think it's going to hopefully be a really good time, and that's coming up here at the end of this month. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully that gets officially rolled out, and then I can, I'll make a video about it over on Ginger World. Oh yeah, come on Midwest, let's go. I don't know who I'm paired up with, so they asked. I'm assuming that there wasn't anything else they needed, because I was like, yes, I will absolutely play the new mode with you guys. It is a lot of fun. Yes, Cass, Gingers unite. What's funny? So last night I was doing my stand-up comedy, and there's this guy who was he's like just pure-blooded Italian, which is funny for me because my family is pure-blooded Italian. But he was like, I just got in from from Jersey, and let's tell some jokes. And he was great, and I loved his jokes. And the funny thing is that he was there with his sister, and everybody kept thinking, like, making things that he was like, oh, it's his girlfriend, and then it's like, he was like, ah, it's my sister. And I was like, and what was really funny about that is that, like, my family is Italian. Like, it's like when we hang out, it was, I don't know, I'm reverse casting as a red mage. I suck as a red mage. Don't take this as me teaching you red mage, as I tell horrible stories. So like I got family. Like when I go to the family reunion, I'm hanging out with the Montalbanos and the Pucciarellis. Can't even say it on the stream for some reason. And so it's like, here we go. Let's see here. And so it's like, yeah, the family. I'm hanging out with all the blonde wives. It's all, well, I'm sitting here like, yeah, like some kind of redhead stepchild. It's like, no, I really am Italian. Woo, GG. And anyway, so I was talking to the guy because I was like, yeah, like me and my sister would go out, like hanging out because my sister's only 15 months younger than I, and people would always like think we're dating her, and that's my sister, or like we didn't know it was my sister. It's like, oh, and I was like, no, I was like, I got it, I got you, man. Must be an Italian thing. It's me, Ginger Prime. Hey, it's a spicy meatball. I could probably do a better Mario voice if I really got into it. We'll see how Chris Pratt does. Hi guys, the voice Chris Pratt. I do a good Mario. Hey, where's my Giuseppe? I guess I could say anything I wanted about Italians because I am one. It's like, oh man, Brian's really, really racist against Italians. I didn't really know why. It turns out. Mamma mia! Ah, ha, ha. So an interesting story, like when my dad was growing up, they didn't have a lot of money. And so he was talking to us, like, because he remembered his mom's spaghetti. His spaghetti. Ah. and so she would put boiled eggs instead of meatballs And what that is actually, you couldn't afford meat, so you do boiled eggs. And so we ended up making him spaghetti with boiled eggs one night for his birthday, and he cried, and it was beautiful. The spaghetti. Oh, it's a beautiful, man. It was, it's kind of funny, like how like a song will take you to a spawn time. I think food has that kind of power, in our lives. Why are you touching the spaghetti? I'll just try shifting that there. Oh man, I have a joke and it's totally not appropriate, Jet Set. Yeah, like my family's got the olive skin, and it's just funny. It's so interesting, especially in genetics, because it's like, all right. We're doing full clear today. All right, what's a cannibal's favorite restaurant? Five Guys. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. I love all kinds of jokes and humor, and so that's what ends up usually getting me in trouble more than anything else. Because they're like, someone's like, that's not appropriate to laugh at. And I was like, I don't know. I just laugh at everything. I think for most people Midwest, like everybody's just like whatever. Like I think like with anything, one of the things content creation has taught me is that you end up having, and this is like true of kind of like, like, oh, you got people like you guys come out and actually hang out on a live stream. It's not my premier content. It's not like the stuff that I work, hours and hours on for you guys. Like, it's just like, I'm just going to hang out. Right. So like you guys would be considered the upper echelon, in that. And then you have essentially everybody else who's like, they're just pretty chill with whatever I do. And then as that, everybody grows, then you also have that kind of that other side of the coin that's the exact opposite of you guys. It's just like, that just doesn't like anything I do, in that regards. And this is true for everybody. This isn't a Brian story. This is just a general story. It's, it's like you kind of have like 10% on the top, you got 10% on the bottom, and then you got 80% that's just like, yeah, he's okay, I guess. Yeah, all right. How dare you laugh at that joke that I laughed at myself? I don't know. I think that ends up coming down into kind of clout and trying to go after those beautiful, beautiful internet points, right? Like it's like, oh no, we have to, acting offended is a great way to get attention, and that's what Twitter is, right? Like that's what Twitter is. It's an attention machine. Like the goal is to give and get attention. That's its product, you know? And so then we end up having that kind of culture that it's like, oh, if I have a hot, spicy take, you know, then people will notice me and maybe I will grow. And then like, because there are these crazy stories of these people like that just kind of blow up, right? But then when you really go look at it, there were always people who were just putting in a lot of work anyway. And then they just kind of have a moment that it's just like, that ends up going wide and people are like, oh, I actually like them or something of that nature. Oh, thanks, Mac. I need you in my feed every day. Just like I could pull up the spicy comments that I was like, at some point I was like, I should make a tier list of like what the horrible things people say to me. And if somebody was like, you shouldn't do that, and I was like, I'm gonna own it, right? Like I'm just gonna own it. So can we expect a ginger comedy channel? I don't know at this point. Like I'm loving doing stand-up. Like I am absolutely having a blast. I'm, you know, it's very me. And, but the, like my whole approach to stand-up is like to tell true stories about, you know, like the crazy, you know, things that have happened to me in my life. And some of that gets really dark. And like I want to be in the club to tell those jokes because there's an instant feedback even in this situation right here. Like this is kind of like a practice in a way for stand-up if I was like, oh yeah, you know, telling jokes and stuff. But I can get audible instant feedback, and so I can kind of like read the room on like, is that too far or is that too like, where do I kind of take the set? And so I'm still building out kind of the routine, and I think essentially at the time being it's just going to be safer to continue to keep that like you know, as a club only kind of thing. I don't have a back flip yet. Okay. You know, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. But I'm absolutely loving it. Will we see comedy? I think essentially what you'll see me do more is just bring in more jokes into the podcast and into kind of a more relaxed kind of, you know, chat, etc. So that's just where you'll end up finding it, you know, in that regards. But not like in that sense, because like internet comedy, I think is different. Whoa, 8 months, Eagle Eye HDI. Thank you so much for 8 months of support. You are a legend. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate it from Julie and me. Hopefully you've enjoyed your badges, your emotes. 8 months. Man, you are a legend, dude. Thank you. I feel so flattered by that. If for the time being, like, no, it is going to be something that lives in the club. And maybe one day that would evolve or change. But for the time being, literally, it is a comedy club set. And so you might hear, you know, parts or, you know, bits of that as I kind of get a little bit more comfortable with letting out my humor, you know, in a live stream and things that I do to kind of try to make you guys laugh or at least have a good time while we're hanging out. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be recording my sets. I'm not going to be posting them online. I think essentially, and I'm not like worried about like getting canceled or anything of that nature. Honestly, you know, like, you know, cancel culture in and of itself is a bunch of, it's BS in my opinion, especially like the rules of cancel culture are, A, don't be an asshole, and then B, don't apologize. And that's the weirdest thing, because you would think that as a good human being, like if somebody said, hey, Brian, you really upset me or you really offended me, like the natural human thing would do is like, oh, I'm so sorry. But how internet cancel culture works is that they would take you saying that and then say, oh, Brian did this horrible thing that he didn't do. And then they would say, and then they would attach it with, oh, and he apologizes. And so then all that you end up getting on the internet is people reading like, Brian did this, he apologized. That's awful. So cancel culture, I'm not afraid of, because there's an easy way to, I would benefit from people who try to cancel me. Like that's essentially like, that's a video I get to make. That's a story I get to tell. Oh, like some crazy people are trying to cancel me. And because apparently there's nobody out there that's doing bad things. So I think cancel culture ultimately turns on itself and eats itself because it exists on the hunt, right? You know, so that I'm just clarifying that, like, I'm not afraid of it. It's not that I wouldn't put that up because it's cancel culture. I just don't think the set is online. I think essentially, like, if you're scrolling through a feed and you see a video of me, like, it is something that's vastly like different. There's a different, you know, presentation that I go about than I do in my normal videos. And the thing that, and maybe this is a fear that is just not unsubstantiated. Like, maybe this is just, you know, like me just being, you know, ridiculous in that regards. But like at this time, like when I said I started, I was going to see if I liked it. Turns out I absolutely love it. It really kind of fits a part of my personality. And I get something really good out of it. It's in a way, like, I would describe me doing stand-up comedy as going to therapy. And so essentially I don't think I would actually go and post me going to therapy online. So in the same way, I wouldn't post me doing stand-up comedy online. I don't know if that makes any sense. Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's the joke. It, like, you know, like, well, if we're going to talk about the LGBTQ plus, like, I could use some press, you know. I think that, I mean, that's essentially like, well, you know, like if I'm looking for somebody to spread the word about, you know, my stand up, then it's like, you know, yeah. And then that brings up a whole other conversation in and of itself about protected classes. Like, are you allowed to talk about X, Y, and Z? And I definitely would fall into the line of like, no, I think especially in terms of comedy, like if you don't get talked about, that means you're the odd one. That means you're the oddball out. Like that, I'm not for any kind of concept of like, oh, like protect, like we can't make jokes about somebody. It's like, no. Like, make jokes about me all you want, fair game. Like, I'm gonna make jokes. I'm gonna hope, the goal is to hopefully make funny jokes, right? You know, the goal is to hopefully make funny jokes. Well, and that's the thing, like cancel culture in and of itself, like, denies the human rights of compassion. Like, it lacks that aspect. It lacks, you know, and they're trying to rebrand it to like accountability culture or something of that nature. And it's like, you gotta look and, you know, like, is it, there's a form of public shame, which is shame can be essentially kind of a form of correction, but it gets weird and murky and gray and becomes this real complex issue in content creation. We were talking about it with the streaming and stuff like that. Like, the idea is to get attention, and because the idea is to get attention, then like you're giving attention, and it's just like, okay, well then, and then it's like the first to like not apologize, or the first person to speak. Like, you know, just, it's a bunch of bullshit is what it is, you know. Well, and the thing is that's where the headline culture like stacks right on with the cancel culture, Michael, is that like an individual might be willing to have that and actually like, you know what, hey, like we messed up, let's work on a way to get this corrected, right? But then the headline culture is that everybody's gonna, like, especially if it's a trendy thing, because then everybody wants to talk about it, and because everyone who wants to talk about it, because everybody wants to get paid. Because if you're not talking about the current thing that everybody's talking about, then no one's looking at your website. And this also applies to YouTube, right? So this is where you see like something, and then all of a sudden everybody's talking about it. And then essentially you just kind of survive. It's like you survive the wave, and then you just kind of go about your day. You just don't apologize, because then it gets cemented in history. And that's the thing that sucks, right? Because the human compassion is that we should be like even if it wasn't an intentional thing, I am not actively seeking out to hurt somebody else's feelings or make anybody feel less than. Like, I intend to try and make people feel loved and welcomed, because I think that they have human dignity. I think we all have this concept of human dignity, and it should be, and that's a natural level of respect. Your opinions can suck, but still, as a fellow human being, like, you have a dignity that I want to make sure that you get that natural respect in, right? Like that, if that is essentially kind of the intention, that doesn't necessarily mean it's always the execution. And because of that nature, you end up running kind of like into worlds. Let me go pick up my artifact here. And then it is, I think then what we'll do is I'll raid the video itself, and then hopefully you guys hang out and watch the video, because that would actually probably be kind of curious as just a kind of a test case and how this actually functions.
Really good conversation tonight, by the way. A really good conversation tonight. Yeah. Set as a premiere. Yeah. Alright, screen action.
Ignorance, not definitely not me. Hatred sucks. Like hate. I don't understand hate. I don't like that word as well. Like that's in my house. Like that's one of the things. Like I don't want when the kids say that. Like I hate. It's like that's a 4-letter word. Like in my house. Well, let's dive in better with better words. I'm bad, not bad. All right. Well, we didn't hit 90 tonight, but that's okay. I hopefully hit it real soon, and then we'll be getting the Black Mage, Red Mage, Astrologian, and Scholar guides rolled out, and then Warrior and Gunbreaker should be pretty much after that and next. Anyway, guys, this stream is set to raid the video in question. I hope you enjoy the video. You'll hear some frustration and things like that in my voice, because naturally I'm frustrated, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me for
this really chill stream. I can't thank y'all enough. Anyway, I love y'all.
Y'all have a good night, and I will see you next time. Peace.